have no time for a full 1 hour or even 90-minute class, and you still need a little bit of movement, a little bit of strength, a little bit of stretching, a little bit of oomph into your life, this is your very own green cup of tea. So we are going to move in a very limited time, but that doesn't mean that we shouldn't be mindful about what we are doing. So as usual, pay attention to what your body is telling you and feel free to adapt anything that you want. But let's get started and come into your comfortable seated position. So in your comfortable seated position, sit tall, roll your shoulders down your back and close your eyes and begin to observe your body. So if you have any tight spots, any tension, just acknowledge that, feel that. And then begin to bring your attention to your breath. Without trying to change the balance just yet, just notice the way you are breathing in and out of your nose for now. And slowly begin to deepen that breath. As you inhale, bring the breath all the way down to the belly, let the belly bulge, organs move forward and up slightly. Soften the pelvic floor muscles, and then as you exhale, squeeze those pelvic floor muscles in and up, low belly in and up. Let the breath be pushed up and the air pushed out through the nostrils. So long, slow, deep breath from your center to your center. And let us set our intention to find more energy, bring more joy and a little bit more spice maybe into our lives. So we are unstoppable. So bring your hands in the heart center and let us seal this intention with one very strong Om together. Take a big inhale. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands, open your eyes. So while it's your green tea break, let's start mindfully still. So I want you to slide that right hand, left hand doesn't really matter, I'm not mirroring, just so you know, I suck at mirroring. So I'll start with my right hand down to my side in line with my right hip, and then circle that left arm front and then up to bring it over my left ear. Then you can stay here, or you can, if you open already, if it's accessible for you, bring that right forearm down, as long as you're grounding through that left sit bone. So ground through the left sit bone and at the same time, reach for your left fingertips. Try to keep the shoulders down slightly, but without forcing. Let it be gentle and natural here. And maybe you can play around a little bit. What I like to do here is gently round the back, so draw the ribs in, because my tight spot is really on the side at the back in the QL, quadratus lumborum. So I like to stretch that a little bit more by rounding a little bit, tucking the chin in, drawing the navel in and up, letting the arm move slightly forward, and I tuck my chin. So you can try that and play around a little bit, see where you really feel and need that opening. And then slowly circle the left arm forward and bring the left hand to your side, aligned with the left hip. And then let the right arm circle and come over that right ear. Same thing, you can stay here. Ground through the right sit bone, through the right hip, while lengthening all the way to the right fingertips. And then maybe play a little bit around with that pose. Again, I'm going to go for the round back version slightly. Long, slow, deep breath still. And slowly circle the arm. forward. Then roll up. Close your eyes, take one long inhale. Exhale through your mouth. And then find your way to all fours. Tuck your toes under and press into downward facing dog with your knees bent. Hands hip, shoulder distance apart, feet hip distance apart. See, I need that green tea too, a lot. And then bend your knees, walk your feet, pedal the feet, cycle the legs a little bit. Yeah. And let's go for a little down dog twist here. Bend both knees. Keep lifting the hips up and back. And then spin your toes and knees to the right. I really like that version. And make it really like a side bend to the right. So feel free to even lift a little bit more that right rib cage. So you're going into a moon-shaped version, kind of. So it means that you need to press down maybe a little bit more in that right ball of the foot. And then back to center, knees bend still, and then exhale, spin your toes and knees to the other side. Push the hips up and back. Press into that left foot a little bit more, so you're kind of rounding the left rib cage. A lot of space in the intercostal muscles. And then back to center. As you inhale, lift onto the balls of the feet and bend your knees. Keep lifting your hips up and back. Then as you exhale, bring the right foot forward between your hands, back knee down. Cool. Then inhale, push into the ground, lift the left hip, wave the spine long. Exhale, push into the right foot again, let the tailbone come down, navel draws in and up. Roll up through the front spine, inhale, arms rise. From here, grab the left wrist with the right hand, push into your feet even more to lift, and as you exhale, little side bend to the right. It's a lot about side bending here. And then inhale back to center, exhale, step back, downward facing dog. Again, come onto the balls of the feet, bend your knees, hips up and back, navel draws in. As you exhale, step the left foot forward, back knee down. Inhale, wave the spine long. Exhale, push into the left foot, roll yourself up, use the front of the spine. Inhale, fill in the pose. Then grab the right wrist with the left hand. Push into the earth, inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend to the left. And inhale back to center. Exhale, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, onto the balls of the feet, bend knees, hips high, navel draws in, look forward. Exhale, step or even hop forward if you're ready to the front of your mat. Inhale, again using the front of the spine, roll halfway up. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, bend your knees, prepare, set the sit bones back. Exhale, push into your feet, really press down, keep your knees bent as you roll up through the front spine. Inhale, arms lift to the sides, Anna. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, halfway up, long spine. Exhale, step it back, downward facing dog. And then inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, roll forward to plank. On the same exhale, lower down, halfway down. Begin to roll up. Inhale, chest opens. Exhale, downward facing dog. Cool. And then from here, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to a sit. Cool. Bend your knees, both feet on the floor, hip distance apart, roll back down. We go for just one little bridge variation. As you've been into back bends a while, even if you haven't really noticed that. So press your lower back down, arms alongside your body, one thing, rolling back, our back bends. And then push into your feet on your exhale. Lift the tailbone, lift the butt, lift the mid back, lift the upper back. And you can stay here or interlace your fingers behind your back. Walk your arms in, walk your feet in, and then you can stay here or stay for a little fun here. So bring the feet all together and then reach your right leg up. Really push into that left foot so you keep lifting the hips, draw the ribs in. Exhale, right foot down. Same thing on the second side. You can even lift on the ball of the bottom foot, sporting foot if you need to. And then come back down. Feet hip distance apart. Inhale here. Exhale, roll back down. And hug your knees into your chest. And then from here, bring your feet to the ground. Open your knees wide, soles of the feet together. Rock the knees side to side a little bit. Roll. And then you can either stay here very still with your hands on your thighs or hips or belly, or bring your arms overhead, grab your elbows. Take a big breath here. Exhale, stick your tongue out. And release. And open your legs wide, feet wide, arms wide. Now, no matter how long your practice is, no matter what the focus or the intention is, you really don't want to bypass Shavasana. Yeah, it's always good for integration. Integration of what you have done and what you have learned about yourself as you practice, so you can emerge not a new being, but a being closer to your own self. So you need that transitional time between your practice on your mat and your practice off your mat, which is called life, by the way. So lie down and take a moment here, and you know what? Stay as long as you wish. Relax. Namaste.